Okay, by the time you all get this story will be a few days ago, and we're now in the month of May. If you are a part of my audience, please tell me y'all all got sense enough to have started making some type of preparations, even if it's small, for your family. Because things can look shiny on the surface and be something else. I've been going to grocery stores, right? And I'm noticing that shelves are emptying, but they stack them to make it look like they're not. And see, I can know this as a person who works retail because you're taught how to finesse something and make it look polished despite the fact that there are some things missing. So coming from that background, I can look at that and say, "Oh, yeah. We're missing a whole lot of salt right now." And why am I telling you all this? It's not like I haven't given you these warnings, but the story's gonna pop up in a few. I don't think people are fear mongering this time. You're gonna have to start preparing yourself for something that's not gonna be good. And despite the fact that you're not ready for that, we've lived a time of fat in this country where we've gotten a lot of things for cheap. We've gotten a great variety of things. And now the time of lean is approaching. So here's the story. This isn't a shock to you all. Last time I went into Walmart was probably 2021, around Christmas time. Target, I can't even remember. I only go to Target once every 3 years. But I spend a while in there. Pardon the yawn, I'm a little sleepy. I spend a little while longer in Target because they have some very interesting things that I think are very adorable. Here's what's going on. Shelves are starting to empty in these stores, and people have taken pictures not, and the stuff isn't coming back. Walmart has admitted 50% of 60%, I mean, of their stuff comes from overseas, and Target 50%. These next few weeks may get interesting if you're customers who rely on those things often. I've been segueing for the past few years. I would say shortly before the pandemic, I'd been segueing towards shopping local. And although that is expensive, it's just my husband, myself, and my cat. Not that I don't go on Amazon, I do because I own a soap company, but I get a lot of that stuff from Etsy as well. This takes me back to 2008, right? When stuff got bad, and then when it started to clear up, how the prices never went down. Here's the thing: the CEO of Walmart, Target, and Home Depot went and met with this administration. Again, I'm not here to talk about who you did and didn't vote for. I could care less about that. I care more about your preparedness and being ready for the inevitable, okay? Because this stuff is going to happen whether you're in denial or not in denial of it. So, what happened is they're trying to find a resolution for it. And trust me, these corporate companies don't care about you. They have the guise of caring about you. They care about losing your capital, your money. But what you have to understand is that when you don't hold the keys to the kingdom, these people can easily mess with your lives. We've lived long decades of fat in this country where we've seen prosperity. We've seen a few downs, but we come back up and people act as if it never happened. The time for being fully comfortable is over. And as we approach summer, I'm not saying don't enjoy your summer. I'm saying you're going to have to start writing yourself a schedule to ensure that you don't overly spend your money and stretch yourself so thin you can't get out of it. Don't just tread water, get on the lifeboat. You understand what I'm saying? Because this isn't going to get any better. Even with my soaping business, I'm behind because at the start of the year when I started ordering things, it was taking longer to get here than usual. And I have stuff that still hasn't arrived from Temu because of what's happening right now. This is going to affect you whether you pretend it doesn't or not. I'm happy that a lot of my food seeds have arrived so I can be prepped and ready to go. The moral of the story is that these people are giving you warnings that things aren't going to get any better anytime soon. I'm not glooming and dooming y'all. I don't think they ever will. I gave these warnings back in 2024. If a company has to raise prices and these companies are already saying they're gonna be put in that position, when this dies down, the prices won't. So you got to put yourself right now between the bad weather they say is going to happen. We're still waiting to see if that volcano, which likely is the case, is going to blow in Alaska. A lot of bad things are about to happen with the weather. Be careful of your surroundings. Start making a plan. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to get any better. And your best recourse is going to be on surviving without a whole lot of wants and prepping yourself for needs. The America that we knew, that we last recognized, was December 2019. That was the end of an era. What you all need to do right now is still, while you have a little bit of time and it hasn't gotten too bad yet, start buying some stuff little by little. Start building community relationships little by little. All right. I hope this helps. I recorded this on 26th of April 2025, so you all are getting it a little bit later by now. Some of the things like the volcano, by the time this drops, may have transpired, though I'll pray it doesn't. But things are going to happen as they happen. Life is going to life. I just ask that you all get prepared.